Hi guys! Today I'm making my favorite gluten-free focaccia bread. My mom actually started making this and it tasted so good I had to start trying. So I got my mixer out and it's pretty easy. Just 3 1/4 cups of gluten-free flour. I always use Bob's Red Mill 1:1. And then we have 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, and then 2 teaspoons of that rapid rise instant yeast. You see sitting there. I keep that in my freezer in that bag because it stays fresher longer that way. Mix all those dry ingredients together. And then I'm going to add the wet ingredients, which are 2 1/2 cups of milk and 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to stir that all together while I slowly pour in the milk and butter and increase it to medium and beat for about 5 minutes. It's a long time. Usually you don't have to mix things that much when they're gluten-free because you don't need to activate the gluten. It's really a pretty wet dough. So, and I will link the recipe that I used in the description for you guys. I love my KitchenAid. Saves my butt. Here I am mixing that dough up for that 5 minutes. Nice and speedy for you. Then you're going to cover it with some plastic wrap and let it just rest and rise kind of in a warm spot for about 2 hours. And after that 2 hours, here I am, and I have my 2 pans oiled. And I'm going to scoop half the dough out and put it in one pan, and half the dough out and put it in the other. Lots of olive oil helps keep this from sticking and helps make it crispy. Such a sticky dough though. But I try and get all of it off. Use as much of it as I can. I even got a spatula to get the rest out. So. And then I put olive oil on top, which I forgot to turn the camera on for you, and I kind of spread it out. Use the olive oil in my hands keeps it from sticking from the fingers. And now I went out to the garden to find the toppings. I'm getting some nasturtium flowers because they're edible to put on there. So pretty right now. They grew like crazy for me this year. I love how they smell. And here's some rosemary I'm clipping. Some basil, some oregano. Oh, and I also cut some flowers to take to my ladies' crafternoon to the host. So I'm going to quick make her a little bouquet while I'm waiting for that focaccia dough to finish rising there. You can see it's covered. It has to rise a little bit more after you give it the first rise while it's in the pan. I let it rise probably for about half an hour for that second rise. So here it's kind of done its second rise. I'm putting some sea salt on, coarse sea salt. And then I'm going to use my little flower collection, garden collection to decorate it up. This first one I kind of made it like a Italian flavors. I did the basil, oregano, and I put some sun-dried tomatoes that I made on there, and I added a little Parmesan cheese. Of course I had to put some nasturtiums just because they look so beautiful. And here that one is all done and cooked up. It looks way prettier before it's cooked, but it's tasty. And here's the other one. Oh, This was some pesto that I made to go with it to put on top. I used sunflower seeds and basil, olive oil, garlic, lemon juice, and I'll link that recipe down below too. But it was just a quick pesto because I had a lot of basil and I thought it would be really good on top of focaccia. Salt, pepper, making that in my food processor here. This is kind of a quick and easy recipe, and you can keep it in your fridge, eat it right away, or even freeze this. Mixing that up. Needs more olive oil. Always needs more olive oil than you think. Usually pesto is made with pine nuts, but they're pretty expensive and sunflower seeds are cheaper right now. So I went to try it out with sunflower seeds this time. Scraping down the sides. Giving it another mix. And we'll be all set. I always make my pesto pretty garlicky. I like garlic. I also like making it with garlic scrapes. Garlic scapes, I mean. Those are like the top little buds of garlic when they're growing before they flower. That's usually a springtime creation, but here it is. That's sunflower seed pesto. I'm gonna pour it into that bowl and take it to the party with the focaccia. Yummy. Oh, I tasted it. All right, and here we are at the party. We painted terracotta pots. It was so fun. I made some cute little mushrooms from a movie I remember as a kid. So it was a great time. Thanks, Heather, for hosting, and thank you for watching.